Right to the left of my giant metapanics is a kind of an unusual or uncommon tree. I think you can see the one branch here. And this is Ashe's Magnolia. It's one of my only deciduous trees. So if you're familiar with the big leaf magnolia, Magnolia macrophylla, which has enormous leaves that get to about 3 feet in length, this is a dwarf version of that. The leaves will maybe get to 2 feet. They're still quite small. They're just starting to grow. But it is now taller than me. It has taken a few years to get to this point. And you can see there are flower buds. These produce very large white flowers, saucer-shaped flowers. And this particular tree is from the panhandle of Florida. I think it might even be a threatened species. It's very difficult to see with this because this thing has just gotten monstrous. But it will form into a small, well, I guess a small to medium tree, 25 feet or so. So not as big as the standard macrophylla. We call this one subspecies ashei. So you can see still quite a narrow trunk on this one, but it's trying to grow away. But it is an interesting plant. The one thing you want to do though is keep it away from wind, because the wind will tatter those leaves. And you can use this is hardy, I think, down into zone 5, even though it's from Florida. And so you can kind of use this as a banana substitute. When these magnolias, the macrophylla and the subspecies ashei, when they get big, they are impressive. But boy, when their leaves fall in the autumn, I don't want to say fall twice, but they are huge. You basically just pick them up with your hands. You don't even need to rake them, they're so big. But just starting to leaf out. The one thing I do find here is that sometimes we get hail in the spring, and if we get some hail, it'll rip right through these leaves, and then they can't heal, so they have holes in them. That's my only sort of negative on this tree, but other than that, it's doing quite well. Reaching for the sun, battling this guy. When it was in, they were not even remotely touching, but this will outgrow the metapanics with time. So metapanics is kind of getting close to its max size. I gotta say it's 10 feet tall, whereas this guy will get about 2.5 times that. But kind of a neat one. Thanks for watching.